All right, guys, Power Stroke Jude here. Want to do a video today to honor Jimmy's Garage reaching 1,000 subs. Man, it's really cool. I'm happy for him. You know, I helped. I'm a subscriber, and my son helped too. In fact, I think my son might have been the 1,000 subscriber because today I was watching his video, 30-second video he did on how to make a magnet tray, and my son walks up to me and tells me, "Daddy, that's the guy I like. He likes Harbor Freight." And my son loves Harbor Freight. He loves when we go there. And he's like, "Can I subscribe to him?" And I told him that I was already subscribed. He's like, "No, Daddy, on my channel." So I said, "Yeah, if you want to." So we looked it up, and I looked up Jimmy's channel. I saw he was at 999 subscribers. Then my son subscribed. Boom, Matt the Surfer Dude, Jimmy's Garage, 1,000 subscriber. I thought that was really, really cool. So in honor of Jimmy, I'm going to do a video on my favorite, Power Stroke Jude's favorite Harbor Freight tools. Get with you in a minute. All right, guys, this is number, I don't know what number it is. I'm just going to show you things I like. But they're organizers. I thought they're, cheap. They're under like 10 bucks, I believe, when I got them. All three of them came as a set. It was under 10 bucks. Really cool. Typical organizers. I got Craftsman ones, and I got Stanley and Black & Decker. And these ones don't snap or anything, but if you're just holding some really cool little stuff, it's a really cool bargain. Can't beat it. All right, guys, another thing I really like, man, these Hardy gloves. I've used the cheap black ones before, and they're cool, but these warm mechanics gloves, man, you guys can't beat these. I don't even just use them because it doesn't get that cold here where I need them to work on cars outside or anything like that. But just when you're picking up stuff that's heavy that you don't want to damage your fingers, these hand protection gloves, man, from Hardy, these are great. I got them at Harbor Freight. They were 13 bucks. All right, let me get the next item. All right, guys, these pullers, man, they're a great item from Harbor Freight. They're cheap, not when you're using like heavy duty stuff. This thing's lasted a while. This is actually a new one. I did have to replace it, but my old one lasted, a couple, 3 years. Not bad for under 10 bucks. And this set right here, man, this is my second one as well. I actually broke this part, the little star part of the puller, took it back in, and they gave me a brand new one. I've pulled off 100 pulleys with this thing, man. No big deal at all. I like this one a lot too. All right, let me get the next one set up. All right, next thing on my list, guys, is these Pittsburgh offset wrenches. Man, they're actually really, really cool. I don't use offset wrenches on every single job I do, but every once in a while you need that offset. And I've used these on the last job, and I think I even put a video of it on Instagram or something like that. But these are cool to have, and I think each set, there's an SAE and a metric set. Each set is less than 10 bucks, or less than 15. All right, let me get the next one set up. All right, guys, staying on the wrench theme, here's some combination wrenches. They're universal. They're bolt biters too, I believe. That's not too bad of a wrench. I've used it only one time. I've had to use it, but they seem like they're okay. They're going to hold up. Especially on something that you hardly ever use, because I've got my snap-on stuff that I use on most things that I have to work on. But every once in a while, you need a universal wrench, and these were cheap too. These again were under 15 bucks a set, SAE and metric. Hold on, be right back. All right, guys, I got this transfer pump. This is not heavy duty, man. It's not something that you're going to be able to just count on to work on day after day after day. But this little pump, if you got to suck some coolant out or some oil or something like that, man, it comes with a few different hoses, so you can use for different fluids. And this thing's a champion. I've had this thing for about a year and a half, after I had the other one before this for 2 years. Another thing, man, can't beat it for under 10 bucks. All right, be right back. Guys, this one's quick. This one's just a file, but for under 2 bucks, man, with your coupon, can't beat it, man. It's just a file. How are you gonna what are you gonna do wrong to hurt a file? All right, be right back. Next up, and like I said, this is no particular order. This is just stuff that I have. But if I had an order, this would be way at the top of it, man. This is the electric heat gun. Man, I have had this thing for 10 years. I had another one before that for 15 years, the orange one that they used to sell. Man, these things are beasts, man. What are you doing with electric heat guns? You're warming stuff up, and you're shrink wrap, or shrink tube, or whatever it's called. Love this thing, man. As soon as it breaks, I'm gonna go get another one. $14.99 Harbor Freight. All right, be right back. Guys, these are some Doyle beater screwdrivers. They got striking caps. It's pretty cool. I got snap-on screwdrivers, and I use them, and they're great. But these things are just, they're pry bars, they're beaters, they're chisels, man. They hold up, man. I really like these things. I'm glad to have them. I'm glad they came out with them. I'm glad they released a 2-pack. I didn't get the whole set. I just got the 2-pack. I think they call it a sample pack or something like that. But these things are pretty cool, too. All right. See you in a minute. Another thing people are probably going to laugh at, but the remote starter. Yeah, I know Snap-on makes a good one. I know everybody probably can get a better one than this, but this thing is like $6, guys, and I've had this thing for 15 years. This is actually the second one I had. I had the first one just for a bit. My apprentice burned it up. He was gonna buy me a Snap-on one. He's, oh, I'm sorry, I messed yours up. He was a young guy. He didn't know what was going on. He was just gonna replace it with a $60 Snap-on one. I said, nah, dude, I had the Harbor Freight one. Get me the Harbor Freight one. I've had this one ever since, man. I think this has been like 10, 12, 15 years. All right, give me a second. This little hammer is a champ, man. Look, you can see how get a gist of the size of it. There's my hand. All right, guys, like I was saying, man, you saw the size of the hammer. It's a cool little hammer, man. I use it like when I'm taking a turbo off or pulling clamps off a turbo or something like that. It's in the back of the engine compartment. You spray it with little WD. You tap the turbo or the downpipe or something like that, and the vibration lets the clamp come loose. This thing works all the time, and I really like this one. All right, guys, I'll get back to you in a minute. Guys, next thing I like a lot is this Doyle little utility knife. I like utility knives in general, but this one's pretty cool. It's got the little quick release button so you can snap it out, snap it back in. But really sharp, really cool. It works real well. I mean, the utility knife's a utility knife, but sometimes you want it to be like quick, like a pocket knife, and this one seems to be quick like that pocket knife, and I like that one. All right, man. Be right back. All right, guys, this tool creeper right here, man, this thing's really cool. I've only had this for a couple of months, but I think I did a real short YouTube video on it already. But I love this thing, man. When you're under a truck by yourself and you don't have a secondary pair of hands, you have a little ferrous piece of metal so you can put a magnet. You've got compartments so that way you can put some sockets here. You can put some hardware here. You can put your big tools or the parts on the bigger trays. It's got a soft grip handle. It's got good little casters. Love this thing. Man, I wouldn't trade this one back. This would definitely be at the top of my list too. Like I said, no order, but this would definitely be at the top. Be right back. All right, guys. Next thing on the list is this Diablo wheel with the reel with the hose. I love the soft grip flex hose. That's fantastic. I wish the case was metal and I wish it had the rollers on the side. But I do use this a lot, so I can't leave this off the list. The Diablo 50-foot hose and reel. This is definitely on my list too. All right, give me a second. Guys, I can't leave this off. I got this with the coupon. I got it for like $179 or something like that. But my U.S. General tool cart, the 5-drawer, man, this thing's cool. I really enjoy it. I'm going to throw an honorable mention to the magnet stuff that goes on it. The little tray there. The cup holder there. I got the towel rack in the back, paper towel rack in the back. But this U.S. General tool cart, I also have the side tray. But this is definitely on my list, man. I've been using the heck out of this since I got it, man. Made it a lot easier for me to work outside. Be right back. Since I got my U.S. General tool cart on there, I can definitely not leave off my Daytona 3-ton low-profile long-reach jack, man. This thing is a champ, man. Love it. And it's the best color that it comes in, so that's why I got it. But, I saw all the reviews, and I haven't reviewed it myself yet, but I'll tell you, it's a great jack, man. Never failed me. It's held up utility trucks, on the back end for me for hours, for days, whatever. Man, great jack. I'd recommend this, but one of my favorite tools from Harbor Freight. And last but not least, and you guys may laugh about this, but my absolute favorite, well, anyways, it's up there. Tool from Harbor Freight is this little yellow sorting tray, man. This thing is a time saver like you wouldn't believe. If you're looking for something, it's a little tool tray. You throw it in there, real easy. You shift through, see what you want, whatever you're looking for. It's got the little open end on it right there. So after you're done, everything just goes right back where you wanted it. Mostly. I'm doing it with one hand, just kind of chilling. But, man, this little yellow tool tray. Jimmy, that one's for you. Jimmy's Garage, man. I keep telling you about that thing. I can't believe you haven't done a video on this thing. I absolutely love this thing. Really good time saver. What else do I have from Harbor Freight? I've got a Braun Light, a couple of them. I don't know where they are right now. One's up here. I'm using it as a hat holder. I've got a couple of their lights. I don't know where they're at right now. But anyways, man, This is my favorite tool, you know, besides probably my cart, my reel, and my jack. But this thing is a fantastic tool. Anyone doesn't have it, I totally recommend getting it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope I didn't bore you. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Go to Jimmy's Garage and congratulate him on reaching 1,000 subs. Cool, Jimmy. I'm happy for you, man. Hopefully I can get there too someday. Look what I found. There's the other little Harbor Freight light I was telling you about. Cool little light. Battery charge, but no big deal. All right. Until I see you guys next time. Power Stroke Jude.